Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. So we're going to be removing the rear spoiler on a first gen Mini. So this happens to be a Cooper S, but it's the exact same process on an R50 and an R53. So whether it's the Cooper, the One spoiler or the S, they're all held on in exactly the same way. So if we open up the boot lid, you can see here, we've got a rubber bung just down here, another rubber bung there. We need to pop those off, and there's two 10mm. Let's do that now. Okay, so what you want to do is pop this off. Now you can use a plastic trim removal tool, or I'm just using this just because this is rusty. I'm going to scrap anyway, but you can see we've got that off, and there should be, yeah, the nice 10mm in there. Okay, so you get your 10mm socket on, make sure it's on properly. Just be careful you don't drop it when you bring this out into the boot lid. If like mine, it stays where it is. Just make sure you've got a magnet to hand. You can pull that out. Then we do exactly the same on the other side. To get that little plastic grommet out, again, you can use some little plastic tools so you don't scratch your paintwork. Again, make sure that 10mm, the socket is properly seated. And off it comes. Right, next, close the boot. Make sure that locks. So this one hasn't been off before. There's still no movement, even though we've got those two bolts off. And that's because there's some like sticky tape, double-sided tape, holding this in place. Okay, so I've seen many different ways of doing this, where it's doing it on a hot day, getting some piano wire under. Sometimes, not always, you can give it a bit of a tug. This one's not going to just come straight off. So we need to just get something underneath there. You could use a bit of heat maybe. I've hopefully got some fishing line that I can use just to try and get the glue out. You can always pull this trim off just to give you a bit more space under here as well. That just lifts off. Okay, so I've just got some fishing line. Wrap that round. And all you do, run that in between the spoiler and the bodywork as much as you can. You can even go from this angle just to try. Sometimes this is old, to be honest, this fishing line, so it's snapping a bit easier. If you've got a bit of wire, like steel wire, that might help a little bit. Let's give this a try again. And all you want to do is just slow movements backwards and forwards. I have done it with proper metal wire before, and it did cut into the metal work a little bit, you know, all the paint work. So just be careful. It's just backwards and forwards movements, slowly but surely, and you will make progress. Just working through. And again, if it's cheap like this or old, it might snap a couple of times. But you just want to try and release as much as you can. And all that's doing is making it easier. You might not have to go through all of it. Okay, so once you've worked all the way around these ends, and I'll show you where the tape is once it's off, you should have some movement like this, and you can just go in with a sharp blade and just cut where you're seeing the pads still stuck, hopefully. If you're careful, you don't damage anything underneath. You just got to be gentle and careful, take your time. There's no rush in any of this. I've seen people do some ridiculous things to try and get these off. It's not easy at all, and especially if you've got to be careful, because what you don't want to do is push too much that way. It actually lifts the bodywork underneath the spoiler, which if you're not going to put anything back on, which to be fair you'd be left with holes, you're not going to be able to cover it up. So see if we can go in from this side potentially. And it is just perseverance and patience. Lifting it up, see what you can see, then just do little slits against that tape. Because all it is double-sided tape holding it on now. So this side is nearly off. I think that's got it. One, two. That's off the car, and you can see that's the tape that's holding it on. That's the bit that people struggle with. And to be honest, that was an absolute nightmare to try and get off. But it is now off the car and in one piece. Okay, so we've got that spoiler off the car now. If you're going to replace it with one, you literally just reverse the steps, bolt it back on, and away you go. So if you found that video useful, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get alerts every time we upload new content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.